Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee if you are new. Today we're doing a super throwback old school video, but one that I am super excited about. I'm going to be doing my summer reading list. I picked up 6 books. I have 2 for June, 2 for July, and then 2 for August, a fiction and a non-fiction for each month. Now, I used to do these all the time. I had like a Goodreads, I was a big reader, and I just fell off the bandwagon, but I'm back on my reading grind. So I created a new Goodreads account. I'm back on Goodreads, and we're starting fresh, so I will leave that link down below. We do have a sponsor for today's video. This portion of the video is sponsored by Brooklinen. We love our Brooklinen sheets. They are super cozy. They're so soft. I just put some on my mom's bed in the guest room because I thought it would only be fitting and deserving if the guests have the best, most comfortable sheets. Hotel style, super soft, super fluffy. I love a good like fluff sheet. I can't even pick a better word than cozy. They are super high quality sheets and are known to be super cool and crisp. So now that we're getting into a little bit more warmer weather, this is perfect. And something else to note is that if you ever do have Brooklinen sheets, I suggest putting them in the wash a few times before you use them because they get softer with every wash. So the ones that we chose are the pebble sheets. So this room's theme was warm and cozy. I wanted this spot to feel comfortable for our guests. So obviously they're super soft, they're comfortable, they're gonna be cozy in their bed, but I wanted like a warm, soft color. So the color we chose is pebble, and we did the Luxe Hardcore sheet bundle. So you can mix and match different sheets that you want. Like they have different patterns, they have seasonal patterns, but for this space, because we don't actually have like a headboard yet, we wanted something a little bit more neutral, and the Luxe Hardcore bundle sheet comes with like everything you need. So it comes with the duvet, it comes with the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, 4 pillowcases. It was just perfect for what we wanted right now. And then once we find the headboard, we can like mix and match and probably get a new duvet color to like just play with the different textures and colors and stuff like that. But for now, like I said, this is gonna work because we don't know what our headboard's gonna be. The fact that it all came included together is perfect. There is a pattern that I really like for actually Bryson's room once he gets his own bedding. I think it's called like the Graphite Oxford Stripe pattern. It's so beautiful for a boy's room. Yeah, I loved that pattern, but it just didn't fit the vibe for this space. But eventually we do want to probably mix and match. I like the idea that you can mix and match with Brooklinen. Yeah, we love Brooklinen sheets. They're so comfortable, and obviously we want our guests to feel the same, and I think Brooklinen sheets definitely do that. It makes you feel like you're in a hotel. Like it's just, they're really nice. The Brooklinen sheets are amazing. They're perfect for summertime just because they have that cooling effect, and they're very comfortable, super cozy, and really aesthetic looking. So I will leave them linked down below. They are offering you guys a discount code for 15% off if you click on the link in my description box. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into our books. So I'm gonna start with the month of June. The fiction book that I picked up, I actually already started. I dove into it a little bit the other day. It's called The Lost Bookshop. That cover is just so beautiful. It just makes me want to read it. It kind of reminds me of the Dollhouse book that I remember reading in elementary school, and I loved it just because of the cover. That's how I feel like about this one. But it has really good reviews on Goodreads. So it says, on a quiet street in Dublin, the lost bookshop is waiting to be found. For too long, Opaline, Martha, and Henry have been the side characters in their own lives. But when a vanishing bookshop casts its spell, these 3 unexpected strangers will discover that their own stories are every bit as extraordinary as the ones found in the pages of their beloved books. By unlocking the secrets of the shelves, they find themselves transported into a world of wonder where nothing is as it seems. I can't really say if it's good or not so far because I haven't read that much, but I think this is going to be a good, like, almost, I think it's going to be somewhat fantasy because it's like some, I don't know, it says a vanishing bookshop casts its spells. So that's the kind of vibe I'm going for right now. I just want something kind of to escape reality right now and nothing too dark. So I think this would be a good summer read for June. And then also something that I've been wanting to do is just kind of like live peacefully and like work on myself internally and like my inner self. And so I found this book called The Zen Monkey and the Lotus Flower. Again, another beautiful cover. It's a smaller book, which I like because I'm kind of just slowly diving into reading again. This is 52 stories that will change your life. That's what it says. The Zen Monkey and the Lotus Flower is not just a book, it's a tool for daily living in our modern, fast-paced world. The stories in this book provide valuable life lessons for more mindfulness, happiness, and success. It invites readers to reflect and find themselves, especially in today's world full of stress and distractions. The Buddhist stories are a true treasure. They show us what is really important, how to influence our lives positively. They let us discover other perspectives and find good, valuable food for thought for a more fulfilling life. So it's broken down by the little stories, and then they have like a lesson of like what can be the takeaway from that story, which I like, and they're super short and sweet. So I'm excited to read a few of these every morning. So those are the books for June, and then we have July. I picked up a Jodi Picoult book. These are like always just such good books. There was one I read about, I remember like elephants, and like the ending was like, whoa. Like she's a good writer. She's also like a writer that just, you kind of just blow through the book. It's really deep and like you can get really into the book. So I think every single book cover in this summer haul is like so beautiful. So this one's called Mad Honey. It's a soul-stirring novel. Olivia McAfee knows what it feels like to start over. Her picture-perfect life living in Boston, married to a brilliant cardiothoracic surgeon raising their beautiful son Asher, was upended when her husband revealed a darker side. She never imagined she would end up back in her sleepy New Hampshire hometown, living in the house she grew up in and taking over her father's bookkeeping business. Lily Campanello is as familiar with do-overs as well. When she and her mom relocate to Adams, New Hampshire for her final year of high school, they both hope it will be for a fresh start. And for just a short while, these new beginnings are exactly what they needed. Their paths cross when Asher falls for the new girl in school, and Lily can't help but fall for him too. With Ash, she feels happy for the first time, yet she wonders if she can trust him completely. Then one day, Olivia receives a phone call. Lily is dead, and Asher is being questioned by the police. Olivia is adamant that her son is innocent, but she would be lying if she didn't acknowledge the flashes of his father's temper in Ash. And as the case against him unfolds, she realizes he's hidden more than he's shared with her. It's a riveting novel of suspense, an unforgettable love story, and a moving and powerful exploration of secrets we keep and the risks we take in order to become ourselves. So I think this is going to be a very intense book. So we'll save that one for next month. And then this is like an old school go-to book. It's a classic, and I, believe it or not, have not read this. I've read a lot of the good old classics. They're hit or miss, right? Because they've been written for so long. So what I find a lot of the times with older books that are like self-help are they're a little bit outdated. But this one still has like amazing reviews, so I think it's going to be really good for like, I'm kind of in my motivation era right now. I'm feeling really inspired to like do things and like want to change my life. Like that's like the 6-month mark right now, so I feel almost like it's like a refreshed start, like a new year if anything. So I think this is going to be a really motivating book for me right now. It's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Like I said, there's been so many reviews of this book and it's a classic. There are powerful lessons in change. There's lots of like graphs in this book. There's not really anything else to say. Like there's not anything on the back to explain what this is, but it's pretty self-explanatory. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's been captivating readers for 30 years, a timeless bestseller. It's transformed the lives of presidents and CEOs, educators, parents, and millions of people of all ages and occupations. Yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I think it's going to be extremely motivating. And then for August, I have Water for Elephants, another classic that I actually have never read. I think I've watched the movie, but I don't remember much about it. So I'm excited because I know that this is a really intensely good book. It's like one of those books that people talk about forever. It's compelling, it's vivid, it's rich, emotional, endlessly surprising, sheer fun. Again, there's not a back, but it's about, I'm gonna have to read it on the phone. And I know that the movie has Reese Witherspoon and Robert Pattinson, so really good actors, so I'm excited to like have something to watch after I read it. When Jacob Jankowski, recently orphaned and suddenly adrift, jumps onto a passing train, he enters the world of freaks, drifters, and misfits, a second-rate circus struggling to survive during the Great Depression. Making one-night stands in town after endless town. A vet student who almost earned his degree, Jacob, is put in charge of caring for the circus menagerie. It is there that he meets Marlena, the beautiful young star of an equestrian act who's married to August, another August, the charismatic but twisted animal trainer. Ooh. He also meets Rosie, an elephant who seems untrainable until he discovers a way to reach her. It tells a story of love between two people that overcome incredible odds in a world in which even love is a luxury that few can afford. So I'm excited for that one. And then I know that this one is actually on the bestsellers list right now, and it has amazing reviews. It's called Good Energy. Another beautiful cover. The surprising connection between metabolism and limitless health. So I've been really working on focusing on my diet and fitness, not for like an aesthetic look or anything, but honestly for my well-being and my mental health. So the fact that I saw this book, I was like, pretty awesome. I've been listening to a lot of Andrew Huberman, and he talks about depression and stress and all of that, and how it's linked to like your gut, which is linked to the food that you eat, which is like your second brain, and it like really is correlated with mental health. It says a bold new vision for optimizing our health now and in the future. What if depression, anxiety, infertility, insomnia, heart disease, erectile dysfunction, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, cancer, and many other health conditions that torture and shorten our lives actually have the same root cause? Our ability to prevent and reverse these conditions and feel incredible today is under our control and simpler than we think. The key is our metabolic function, the most important and least understood factor in our overall health. Dr. Casey Means explains nearly every health problem that we face can be explained by how well the cells in our bodies create and use energy. To live free from frustrating symptoms and life-threatening disease, we need our cells to be optimally powered so that they can create good energy, the essential fuel that impacts every aspect of our physical and mental well-being. If you're battling minor signals of bad energy inside of your body, it is often a warning sign that a more life-threatening illness may emerge later in life. But here's the good news. For the first time ever, we can monitor our metabolic health in great detail and learn how to improve it in ourselves. There's cutting-edge research, personal stories, groundbreaking data. Good Energy offers an essential 4-week plan and explains all these different things. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this one because I'm learning a lot about just diet and health and like I said, mental health. So yeah, these are all the books. I think they are beautiful for summer, but they're also like really good books. Yeah, follow me on Goodreads. I'll keep you guys posted on there. I have brutal book reviews, if you guys remember. Like, I'm very honest. Yeah, I'm just really excited to read these. So I'll link all these down below if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting on there, kind of like talking about the books or whatever, and we can chat about them as well. We can do a little book club. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in a future video. Bye.